welcome to the very first edition of Homeroom for the 1997-98 school year. I'm your host, Diane Stowe. The new year has brought a new format to Homeroom. This year, the cast is set up in teams of 3 to represent the 4 middle schools. Blair Olmsted, Heather Mills, and Andrea Sawyer have got the Cougars on their mind as they bring you the green room, the locker room, and the newsroom from Irving Middle School. Take it away, guys.
Irving parents will finally get the opportunity to see what's going on in their Cougars' lives. The Parent Resource Room will contain resource materials and textbooks for parents to use and check out. Anytime during school hours, parents are welcome to go on in and see what their student is learning. The room is located on the north side of the open area and is just east of the counselor's offices. Free tutoring is available after school every Tuesday for 1 hour, starting at 3:40. Meet in the library if you're interested. The fall fundraiser is in full swing and going great. Make sure you have your orders turned in by Friday, October 3rd. There's a gifted committee meeting at 8 a.m. on October 6th. For the Irving Cougars and Channel 29, I'm Andrea Sawyer.
8th grade band students better hurry and practice because honor band auditions are coming soon. Also, the 7th and 8th grade art classes will be starting an exciting new unit on Cherokee basket weaving. Lastly, the 8th grade COCDA choir auditions will be held on October 4th. Work hard on those tryouts. For the Irving Cougars, I'm Heather Mills.
Hey there, all you Cougar fans. Irving sports are just getting into full swing. Football, volleyball, and softball are going strong. Here's this week's sports activities. On Thursday, October 2nd, Fast Pitch will be taking on Edmond Central. 7th grade football will be versus Longfellow at home, and volleyball will take on Longfellow also. On Saturday, October the 4th, the All-City Volleyball Tournament will be going on. 8th grade will be at Alcott, and 7th grade will be at Longfellow. On Monday, October 6th, Fast Pitch will be versus Edmond Cimarron away. For Irving Sports, Channel 29 and Homeroom, I'm Blair Olmsted.
Whittier's not the only school with a lot of action. Anthony Robinson, Nicole Lilly, and Whitley Gibbs have teamed up to let all the Warriors know what's happening at Whittier.
Hey Whittier sports fans, looks like you're doing great. Next week's schedule is the 8th grade football team is playing Longfellow at Norman High at 7:30 on Tuesday. The 8th grade football is playing Longfellow at Norman High at 7:30 on Tuesday. The 7th grade football team is playing at Edmond Cimarron at 6 o'clock on Thursday. The softball team is playing at home, playing at Alcott at 4:30 on Monday, and they'll also be playing away at Alcott 4:30 on Thursday. The volleyball team will be playing Alcott at 4:30 on Monday, and then they'll play Edmond Cimarron at Cimarron on Thursday at 4 o'clock. This is Nicole Lilly for Whittier.
School is supposed to be fun, but Whittier is taking this to the extreme. The Whittier Student Council is already in full swing, having just returned from a student council retreat from September 22nd through September 23rd, planning many great things for this new school year. Get ready for the fun times ahead for the week of September 30th through October 6th. On October 3rd, 8th graders get ready for a get-together at Perfect Swing with fun and excitement. Also on October 3rd, 6th graders get ready for a fun party with friends and food at Whittier Middle School. Hope to see all you guys there and have a great week. For Channel 29 and Newsroom, I'm Whitley Gibbs.
Creativity reigns as Mr. Helm's art classes have been hard at work learning lots of new things this year. As they learn about watercolors, they will be making watercolor pinwheels to aid them in their learning. Also, the best 8th grade singers at Whittier will be strutting their stuff at the 8th grade honor choir auditions at Western Heights. They will be competing against other 8th grade singers all around the state for spots in the Central Oklahoma Choral Directors Association, better known as COCDA. Good luck, Warrior singers, and make us proud. For Homeroom and Channel 29, I'm Anthony Robinson.
Sarah Wright, Derek Ott, and I will take on Alcott as we bring you the art, sports, and school news from the Wildcat Den. Things are electric here at Alcott with all of their conductors. Jim Shelley is conducting the orchestra while Robert Kaysen is directing the band. Melissa Cream is the maestro of music, and Carla Watt is creatively leading the art department. With this many artists, we can't wait to see the outcome of the Wildcat first year. For the Alcott Wildcats and Homeroom, I'm Sarah Wright.
Hot off the presses for the Alcott Wildcat Newsroom. On September the 23rd and 24th, and then on the 25th and 26th, were 2 leadership retreats with students involved in the leadership activities at Alcott, planning and succeeding in making plans for an incredible year. In other news, Alcott's Wrap It Up campaign, which is their fundraiser for the fall. Participants will be able, people buying wrapping paper will be able to buy over 41 different choices in wrapping paper, and 50% of the proceeds will be going directly back to Alcott. Also like to thank all the parents and teachers who helped in enrollment. That's it for Alcott News. I'm Derek Ott for Homeroom and Channel 29.
The Wildcats are on the prowl at Alcott this fall sports season. The football team has started off with a kick as the 8th graders, coached by Scott Heacox, carry a proud undefeated record, reigning over in-town rivals Longfellow and Whittier. They meet at Irving on September 30th, 6 p.m. at Norman High. Robbie Cage is coaching the 7th grade team with a record of 1-2 thus far. They will travel to Edmond-Sequoia on September 2nd to play at 6 p.m. The girls softball team is coached by Dwayne Vanderberg, and they are off to a great start. Alcott will meet their in-town rival, Whittier Middle School, for back-to-back competition on September 29th. You can catch them at Whittier, 4:30 and 5:30. Then on October 2nd, find them at home, same time, same rival. Both volleyball teams have started with a slam this year. Jim Baber is coaching the 7th grade, and Ramona Hale coaching the 8th grade, and they are both proudly undefeated. Catch both girls' teams on September 29th as they play Whittier as well at 4:30 and 5:30 respectively. Good luck to all our Wildcat teams. For Alcott and the Locker Room, I'm Diane Stowe. The Longfellow Lions are on the prowl as Jeff Bristol, Amy Marsh, and Kristen Geller-Ducci are set to let you know the athletic, educational, and artistic news. Immunizations are upon us, Longfellow 6th graders. The first strain of the hepatitis B vaccine was given last week. But if you think you got away, the second series will be given in 1 month, and the third series will be given 6 months from now. Each student must have the vaccine before they graduate, so be sure to get yours done either with the school or with your family doctor. Have a great week, Lions. For Channel 29 and Homeroom, I'm Amy Marsh. Longfellow Middle School has a new menu, but this time it's not for lunch. The students are choosing from a variety of mini courses called clusters. Each student signs up to participate in a large group doing their hobby, whether it be 70s disco, crocheting, chess, dice games, or even Alfred Hitchcock films. For 6 weeks, the students attend these clusters. Then, at the end of that period of time, they get to show off what they have done in a school-wide assembly. So get out there and show your creative side, and good luck with your hobbies. For Longfellow Lions and Homeroom, I'm Kristen Geller-Ducci.
The 7th and 8th grade Longfellow football teams have been hard at work the past few weeks, taking on many tough rivals. Despite a 20-14 loss to Edmond Summit on the 18th of September, Coach Jeff Blau's 7th grade Longfellow Lions boasts a 1-2 record. They'll be on the prowl for cross-town rival Irving on October 2nd at 5 p.m. Also after a slow start at 0-3, the 8th grade Lions, coached by Tim Dawson, look to roar back from a disappointing loss to Edmond Cimarron, 20-12. Trying to claw their way to the top, they will battle it out with arch rival Whittier on September 30th at 7:30. The game will be hosted at Annie Chess. Good luck to both teams. And for the Longfellow Lions, I'm Jeff Bristol.
Each year, middle school students from all over Oklahoma will take part in selecting the Young Adult Sequoia Book Award winner. In order to vote, you must read 2 of the 14 books. So get your minds ready to read with Sarah in the reading room.
Dance was more than a thing I did. It was my definition and my strength. It could reach out and bring me back to myself. It made me real and whole and strong. No one could take it or keep me from it. And no one, except maybe another dancer, could understand how it felt. Sam and Julie are best friends and practically inseparable. They've danced together for over half their lives, and it's the summer before their senior year. Sam and Julie are certain that their futures will contain dancing careers. Nothing could have prepared them for Julie's sudden illness, the discovery of cancer. Sam tries to remain true, but Julie's illness forces her to a place where not even Sam can follow. Now they must learn to accept that the cancer might not go away. For Julie, dancing is life. As she faces her battle with cancer, life is one courageous dance. How will Julie and her family cope with the results of this dangerous dance? To find out more, read Davida Willis Herwin's book, A Time for Dancing. For Channel 29 and Homeroom, I'm Sarah Wright.
There are many ways to learn about yourself. Some are more fun, some are more serious. Each week, the Homeroom cast will bring you a different idea to help you become more self-aware. This week, we bring you good food and good fortune as we teach you about the Chinese zodiac.
We've just eaten a great meal at a wonderful Chinese restaurant here in the Norman area. And we're just getting ready after we finish to open our fortune cookies. And after we've done that, we're going to learn just a little bit about the Chinese zodiac.
Let's see. Says, be thankful, for riches will soon be yours.
Ooh, pretty good.
Okay. I guess I'll open up mine now. Loss which is unknown is no loss at all.
When one cannot invent, one must at least improve.
All the troubles you have will pass away very quickly. 9.
One man shoots another man.
A fool at 40 is a fool indeed.
Laugh and the world laughs with you, snore and you sleep alone.
Good advice.
Calendar. It follows the lunar calendar, which is about the new moon and the sun and the way it is rotating. This is the day of the month. This is November 1st. And this is the day, which is the 27th. And on this side, this is kind of like your horoscope. It tells you what's good, what to do, and what is good. This is what not to do, because it'll be bad. And these are like the days of the week. And up here is the American calendar, so it's a regular calendar.
I was born in 1979. That makes me a sheep. But if you were born in 1984, it makes you a rat. You are ambitious yet honest, prone to spend freely, seldom make lasting friendships, most compatible with dragons and monkeys, least compatible with horses.
I was born in 1980. That makes me a monkey. But if you were born in 1983, you're a boar. You're noble and chivalrous, your friends will be lifelong, yet you are prone to marital strife. Avoid other boars, marry a sheep or a rabbit.
I was born in 1981, so that makes me a cock. But if you were born in 1985, you're an ox. You're bright, patient, and inspiring to others. You can be happy by yourself, yet you make an outstanding parent. Marry a snake or a cock. The sheep will bring trouble.
1979. I too am also a sheep. For all those born in 1986, you are a tiger. You tiger people are aggressive, courageous, candid, and sensitive. Look to the horse and dog for happiness, but beware of the monkey.
For Channel 29 and the Homeroom cast, I'm Derek Gott, wishing you a day full of good fortune.
Thanks, guys, and a special thanks to Teresa Ng, who is our Chinese zodiac specialist. Okay, did you get that? I was born in 79, so I'm a sheep. If you're born in 84, you're a rat. 83, you're a boar. 85, you're an ox, or 86, you're a tiger. Do you know what your sign is? Next, we take you to a brand new school. Not really brand new, but Longfellow has a new principal, new staff, and a new but familiar site. Amy Marsh takes us to what used to be Central Mid-High, but is now the home of the Longfellow Lions.
With the new school year upon us, Norman Middle Schoolers are making some changes. If this site looks familiar to you, that's because it is the site of Central Mid-High, but with the reconfiguration of the schools, 9th and 10th grade have become a part of Norman High and Norman High North, and Central has become Longfellow Middle School.
I'm Darian Quattlebaum. This is Glenn Herring. We're assistant principals here at Longfellow Middle School. We were both administrators last year at Whittier and chose to come to Longfellow with Lynn Miller, the principal. And we're real excited to be here. We've had lots of challenges, but it's been lots of fun.
I think probably one of the things that we found to be most intriguing for us to deal with is taking a high school campus and converting it into a middle school campus. Because initially its design was as a junior high and high school facility and not at all for middle school. But we have found that with the work of a lot of experienced middle school teachers, we're getting a campus that's functioning quite well as a middle school. We really are, probably our biggest concern is that we're used to basically one large building where we could visually observe probably 2/3 of the building from one location. That's moving to a facility that we actually have almost 10 physical separate buildings on the campus. And that's created some unique management issues for us to deal with. One of the things that we had some initial concerns with as soon as we started was the staircases in Void Hall, the main building on campus. We've known even before we came here that traffic was going to be a difficult thing to manage in this area that's at the end of the halls near the exit doors. And so what we've put in place was an up staircase and a down staircase. We were very concerned about the younger students, particularly the 6th graders. We had stationed almost completely on the second story of the building, getting injured on stairs. So we felt if everybody's going in the same direction, we would certainly cut down on that potential for injuries, and it's worked wonderfully.
Students, as well as administrators, have been making changes at Longfellow Middle School.
It was last year because this is an open campus. And
No, it's not.
well, it's open because we have to walk from building to building outside. Last time it was really weird because we were part Norman North and part Longfellow because we had some of our classes in the old Longfellow building, some of our classes in the Norman North building.
For Channel 29 Homeroom, I'm Amy Marsh.
Thanks, Amy. All of us on the homeroom staff are in high school, but we were once in middle school, and there's a lot of things that I know now that I sure wish that I'd known then. Here to make your days a little bit easier is Sarah Wright with a little advice.
In middle school, most of my main concerns were what people thought of me. Appearance, actions, and what you're involved in determine who was in the in crowd. Now that I look back at my middle school years, my advice to you all would be not let others' opinions determine who you are. I found a poem in the book Chicken Soup for Teenage Soul, and it's called Life Just Isn't. It goes, life isn't about keeping score. It's not about how many people you call, and it's not about who you've dated, are dating, or haven't dated at all. It isn't about who you've kissed, what sport you play, or which guy or girl likes you. It's not about your shoes or your hair or the color of your skin or where you go to school. In fact, it's not about money or grades or clothes or colleges that accept you or not. Life isn't about if you have lots of friends, if you're alone, and it's not about how accepted or unaccepted you are. Life just isn't about that. But life is about who you love and who you hurt. It's about how you feel about yourself, and it's about trust, happiness, and compassion. It's about sticking up for friends and replacing inner hate with love. Life is about avoiding jealousy, overcoming ignorance, and building confidence. It's about what you say and what you mean. It's about seeing people for who they are and not what they have. Most of all, it's about choosing to use your life to touch someone else's in a way that you could have never achieved otherwise. These choices are what life's about. My advice to you is to be yourself. For Channel 29 and Homeroom, I'm Sarah Wright.
Thanks, Sarah. Awesome advice. And thank you for joining into a brand new homeroom with a brand new style. We hope that you'll join us next week as we bring you real life from the Norman Middle Schools. This is Channel 29, and I'm Diane Stowe. Good night.